Hello everybody and welcome to day 27 in my 81-day drop-in creativity challenge. Who drops in? I do and you do. So I share something that I've created with you every day, and I'd love it if you could do the same. If you look in the top right, it says create once or 81 times. Well, I'm creating 81 times. What about you? Are you going to do it once? Would you create something once and share it under this video in any of my groups, and I will feature you. I will feature you if you share your creativity with me. And I hope the wind isn't causing too many problems here. I'm trying to hide my mic. And it's an exciting day for me because not only am I offering my mastermind, the May Mastermind will be starting as soon as we have 4 people. So if you want to be in on that, join me there. My 1-year unlimited laser coaching is ongoing if you want to join that, and I'm starting another smartphone to photography masterclass. It'll be starting at the end of May, very end of May. There'll be a 5-day challenge in the middle of May, so join me on that if you like. So welcome, say hello, and I'm going to start sharing some creative stuff. Did I not? Ah yes, here we are. This is my creative photo for today, and it's a little ladybird who hitched a ride on a Paris bus, and I found her because ladybirds are hers in French. C'est la coccinelle, une coccinelle, which is logical, you know, ladybird. And this is the text I wrote, something along the same lines. I can't read it here. So there you go. That is my creativity for today. You never know where I'm inside a bus going from Vincennes to Paris, and you never know when a photo opportunity is going to hit you. I mean, everything's a photo opportunity, really. It just depends what you can be bothered taking photographs of. And when I get in the zone, I can't stop. How about you? Do you ever get in a creative zone and you just can't stop? Say hello in the comments, and I'm just going to show you what I can see right now because it's quite nice. I'm surrounded by my favorite tree. I can give you a weather report. It's quite nice here in the suburbs of Paris. Rather warm. The grass is sprouting. The tree is looking rather splendid. There's cones and stuff on the ground. Let me show you that. Cones on the ground. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. The fish aren't jumping. The cotton isn't high, but it's not bad. What else can I show you? I've got a comment from somebody. Is it Dorothy? Hi, Dorothy and Thomas. Dorothy is saying smiley, and Thomas is saying hi. Nice to have you here. This is my little, my daily getaway for 81 days. I'm in a park with the children's playground there. So what have I been up to today? What have we got that I can show you? I can show you some sheep. Now these sheep come from Kirsten, and she saw some sheep when she was out, and she posted a picture of some sheep, and she seemed rather pleased about it, about having found some sheep. So I can only agree with her. They're very splendid sheep. The last time I saw sheep was when I visited my parents in the Lake District in England. Coming on for 2 years ago now. Haven't seen them for 2 years because of the lockdown. Or a year and a half. No more than a year and a half. This one is a crazy one. Thomas, you can tell me, did you do this? Because it's phenomenal. I mean, it looks like, first you think, very clever, but then you look at it more closely and you think, incredibly clever. How on earth did they do it? Because it's so perfectly done. It really does look like the original, and yet so many people have been slotted into the right places, doing funny things to each other, and yet it's folks. I don't know how you've done it. It's really amazing. So let me know. This is from Jackie. Now Jackie, from Yorkshire. I went to university in Yorkshire, so I'm fond of Yorkshire. Jackie's family is afflicted by Huntington's disease, which is a terrible disease which basically takes away all of the person, little by little, until they die, physically and mentally. And so every year, she does a thing where she has a picnic, and the mascot that she's created is a little doggy. You can see 2 of them, very small, green and red there. And also, I think she has a picnic. And she encourages people to have picnics all over the world. There's a lot of them. They're called 𝗙𝗡. And I've got one. I'm going to show you. This is a girl, for example, with a big one, a big version there, on the left of the photo as we look at it. I didn't know she did big versions. Here's a chap wearing a T-shirt for the cause, promoting the cause. It's about awareness at the moment that they're mainly doing it. And yeah, so I'm going to show you mine because she sent me one. I said, you couldn't have a 𝗙𝗡 in rainbow colours, could you? And lo and behold, she did me because she makes them by hand, a 𝗙𝗡 in rainbow colours. Not only is this 𝗙𝗡 wearing a rainbow scarf thing, it has rainbow, like the ears are green, inside the ears are red, yellow, a purple sort of saddle thing, blue and orange nose. So all the colours of the rainbow. Not only that, but also these buttons are heart-shaped and in the colours of the rainbow. So a very precious little toy, little doggy this. And I have taken photographs with this doggy around Paris. I even produced a whole set of 9, an entire chapter, I think, devoted to that. Bit of mindfulness for us. Mindfulness is going to be from Mindful Thoughts for Walkers today. Just wanted to see if anyone's saying anything. Thomas is saying, yes, I did it. You are the guilty party. Thomas, it's amazing. I can't believe how you did it. You're actually a genius image manipulator, and you haven't actually been telling us. That's my theory. So I'm going to read you from this, Mindful Thoughts for Walkers, page 133. I'm only telling you that so that I can, because I remember that's the one I wanted. I haven't read it really. I just like the title. It's called Sunset, Sunrise. Here we go. I tried to show it to you so it's like you're having a bedtime story. Don't go to bed yet though. A way to get to know and appreciate the sun better is to make a conscious effort to notice and to mentally mark where on the horizon it rises and sets, as our remote ancestors once did, season by season. A local walking route, one you follow regularly throughout the year, is ideal for this. Keep track of the sun's path as midwinter approaches and make a note of where it sets, by a distant tree, building, thorn bush or hill. Even better, perhaps, would be to get up with the dawn chorus and observe the rising sun. Do any of you observe the rising sun? Are you that crazy? I did it once here. Did it once with my son. We got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, and it was really great. Look, there's the setting sun behind us. And someone started drilling, which is not so great. There is no need to erect monoliths or stone circles as they did thousands of years ago in order to recognize the regularity of the sun's movements across the sky and to become aware yearly of its dependable presence and the passage of time. Sometimes at sunset, when the sun sinking towards the horizon through fog or cloud becomes a deep red ball, one can look at, though be wise and careful, don't stare at it too much, you may catch a glimpse of a sunspot, a dark storm on the solar surface, and recollect that to be visible to the naked eye, such an apparently tiny spot is in reality vaster in size than the world we inhabit. So that's a nice little piece about the sun, with the sun over my shoulder. I'm not putting this up to be mysterious, but to try and stop the wind. Okay, a couple more pictures. This is from Maria Antonietta, and she made tagliatelle yesterday, which is pretty impressive. And she's an Italian lady, so I guess she knows what she's doing. And that looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? God, I wouldn't like to be on the wrong side of those cutting implements. And I don't even know how it's made. I don't even know what it's made from, let alone how to make it. But I certainly would eat some. of what I'm seeing here. Doesn't that look amazing? Lovely. I think eggs are involved, aren't they? And I'm going to finish off, well, kind of finish off with something from Mr. T, Thomas, who is 2 pictures from him that I particularly like in his little story. Your little story, Thomas, because I think you're watching this. And one is this little guy, what is it, meerkat, who, they're the ones who sort of sit up in a strange way, and don't they hang on. Don't meerkats, they're very long and tall, and they sit up like this, and they look around, checking to make sure that there isn't danger. So this one has had danger. Don't know if you spotted it or not, but has hit an iceberg in the style of the Titanic, I guess. And then the next one is with the poor little chap in I don't know if you chopped him in half in order to get this picture. It looks kind of serious, in some sort of lifeboat or something. So I love the colours, I love the texture, everything that you're doing with these, Thomas. Really cool. This is from Dorothy. Dorothy is creating lovely pictures with birds. I know you told us the names of them, but I can't remember what they were. Grebe was one, maybe? I don't know, I'm not very good with names. And a lovely collage again of 9 photographs there. Splendid, beautiful stuff. And, you know, this would be lovely on the wall, wouldn't it? And I think that's about it for the photographs. Well, quite a good selection, actually. Yep. And do I have anything else for you? I do, actually. Yeah, I have a sabism. So the sabism is a quote and then my interpretation. And this one is from Vincent van Gogh. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. So apparently Van Gogh said that. He said, you know, basically, stop moaning, just shut up and do it. and you'll do it. So if you feel like painting, go and paint, and then wonder whether you can paint afterwards. And I said, in other words, cannot means fear of criticism. And actually, you can. And I was going to read you a poem as well, but I turned my computer off, or I came out before. But then I realized I'd once upon a long time ago, I made 3 booklets. It was supposed to be the beginning of many, but I didn't do any more. I carried on writing poetry, but I didn't create any more booklets. And this is one. I call them Thoughts from the Longest Journey. And I put them into groups of 32 poems. And I gave each one a name. This was volume 2. It said, "Maturity isn't an excuse." I don't know what I was talking about in those days, you know. And I don't know which poem I'm going to read you. I was going to read you one called Contrast. It looks like this, you see. Like on the back, it's got a little story. This was me a long time ago, like 20 years ago. It was even such a long time ago, and yet I sometimes illustrated them. But I just wanted to read you a simple one called Contrast. Bear with me. Here it is, Contrast. It was just playing with words, really, playing with opposites. It goes like this. Contrast. All is contrast. No comparisons, no copulations, no conclusions without contrast. Big and small, near and far, hammer and fall, church and bar. Ancient and new, complex, simple. Me and you, smooth and dimple. Dark and light, shadow and sun. Left or right, many and one. Pollution and purity, sacred and scum. Doubt and surety, deity, bum. Rigid and fluid, metal and water. Neophyte, druid. Farmer, father and daughter. Land and sea, trouble and calm. You for me, thorn and balm. Becalmed and tossed, love and hate. Possession and lost, on time, late. Wet and dry, work and play, laughter and sigh, home and away. Contrast. All is contrast. And if you want to know the words, I can't show them to you as an image, but I'll put it there. And then maybe you can stop the screen so that you can read them if you want to read them. So there you go. That's it from me. I will tell you about what I'm up to, as I usually do. Feel free to go if you've heard the story before. Stop me if you've heard this one before. And I'm so I've got 3 things on now, and soon 4. The first one is a mastermind, where you come together with me once a week for about 3 months, and we work on your projects. We get you storming ahead. There's no lessons or anything. It's literally just meeting up once a week for a powerful creativity mastermind. You come with creative projects. That's the idea, or just one creative project, and that is where you can find out about that. infinitecreativitynow.com/mastermind if you want to spend 3 powerful months together. And there's a minimum of 4, maximum of 6 plus me. And if we haven't got enough to start when you join up, I will work with you individually until we do. So that's a pretty good incentive, I think. And then the other thing I want to show you is this, and it's laser coaching. This is unlimited laser coaching. So we work together for 1 year. We get together for a short, sharp session. You go away and do your thing, whatever we've agreed on. Then you, as soon as you've finished it, you can book up another session. And we get together again, very short sessions, 15 minutes. And because it's not the same as one-on-one, like an hour a week sort of thing. It's a different approach, and it's based on you getting projects done. So you can check that out if you like, infinitecroaching.biz/laser. And I've got very few places for that because the deal is very, very good indeed. And this is coming soon. I need to get rid of that. This is coming soon. My next run of the Smartphone Photography Masterclass starts on the 31st of May. And I can't wait. Me? Photographs? Yeah, I think I quite like photographs. So if you want to be in on the next Smartphone Photography Masterclass, it starts 31st of May. There will be a photography 5-day challenge, a fun 5-day challenge, very easy one, in the middle of May. And it's early bird pricing now. So there it is. That's my stuff, people. Thanks for watching till the end, even though you guys have probably heard all of this before. I do say my thing every time, just in case anyone's interested. And let me get rid of that, say goodbye. Sorry about people drilling down trees and stuff. Better go. That's it for now. Thanks, and get creating. Get creating, folks. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Bye for now.